Hey everybody, how's things? Back in the bush. Didn't film anything at all last weekend. Was quite busy over here, got into a few projects and all that, and I didn't set up a camera. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. Got this mess cleaned up already. Cindy is getting a good workout going down to the brook and getting a bit of sand down there, kind of sand gravel. And we got this area all cleaned up already, so basically gonna put a layer of that on top here. It's almost like a pea gravel, and rake it out so it's just nice and clean and everything. We get everything all cleaned up. A bunch of rotten pallets here we have to get rid of here soon. We're gonna have a bit of a burn, maybe later on today or tomorrow, as long as there's no wind or anything, and clean it up. She's getting a good workout already. It's kind of nice to see the bird feeder here. We're getting a bunch of new birds this weekend, getting yellow finches, getting one called a house finch, which is a reddish guy. I always thought they're a purple finch, but I guess you call them a house finch. It's one we've been getting here lately, and they're a pretty nice looking bird. And the yellow finch, and then her the man and the woman was showing up here today. It's kind of cool to see them for something different. And back here, check this out. This is what I was doing last weekend. So I've got that much on already, and my plan for this weekend is to get this stuff finished. So shingles are going on. Hopefully I'll be happy, and it shouldn't take that long to do this either, because I'm already up to the window. A couple more rows and I'll be stopping there, and then I'll be just going to the window and just back and forth. But I'll tell you, I'm not a fast shingler. I just go along. I'm doing them by hand. I'm using 1 1/4 inch, just galvanized large headed nails. I don't really, I'm not the fastest guy. A lot of people set up a string, put all the shingles out, and they just go along bang, bang, bang. The problem is these are number 2s. These aren't number 1s. These shingles are not square. Probably 2 out of 5 you have to cut, because when you put them up there, if you don't, you're either going to have a crazy gap on the edge here, or your bottom is going to be so kiltered it's going to look weird when you look at it. And I'm not anal, but maybe I shouldn't worry as much, or it's a camp. But anyway, a lot of the shingles, you have to trim them a bit just to get them to fit there. So I found trying the string thing and putting a bunch up first screwed me up, because then the wind had come and it blew them all out, and I tried it a couple times. But I've seen videos, 2 guys with an air nailer, an air stapler, one guy laying the shingles out with a string method, the string holding the next row, and the guys could literally do a row like this kind of run. They're doing this in like 2 minutes, right? Make me look stupid. Takes me about 20 minutes to do a row my way, but I'm doing it old school way. So anyway, that's one of the projects we're going to try to get done here today, or I'm going to get done here today and tomorrow. It's only Friday right now. We come over here a bit early too, because it's only lunchtime Friday. So I'm hoping to get, 4 or 5 rows up here today easily, maybe 6 rows. Maybe I'll get up to there, and tomorrow I'm going to finish it. And then what I got to do though is, in the next weekend or whenever, I got to get all my metal fascia up on here, the green metal. I've got that for here. Then I have to reestablish where my eavesdrop's going to go, and I got to go up and drill holes, snap a chalk line to get the angle, drill holes all along where I want to put my brackets, and then put up my eavesdrop. Then the water tank can go back in place. So anyways, for now, what I'm going to do is get up here and do a bit of shingle and stuff. And I'm not going to, show it step by step. Lots of guys show lots of cedar shingle videos. You can see them everywhere. So, I'll show a little bit of my progress here as I go along. I'll take some shots here and there and see how I'm doing. And Cindy's going to work way over here again. She's piling up a bit of gravel from the brook. We're going to rake that all out later and, make a nice little, it's going to end up an outdoor kitchen area here eventually. But it's nice to have that tub moved for now. This stuff was terribly rotten. There was no sign of squirrels under it. I thought it was going to be a squirrel haven. There was no squirrels at all, which was nice, but these pallets were rotting bad. They sat out in the elements for almost 6 years, and they were hardwood pallets. But anyways, for now, I think I am going to get up on here and put on a couple rows of shingles. So again, I'm not going to film the whole thing for you guys. I'm just going to set up the camera here and show you as I go along a little bit. We'll talk to you later on. Well, there you go. How's that looking, guys? Flying right along here today. I've only got 4 more rows, I think, to go, which I'll easily get done tomorrow. So this is absolutely awesome to have this finally shingled. Well, here we go. Day 2 back at her here. Saturday morning. Actually, check that out. A nice job Cindy did there yesterday. All new gravel that she literally went down here in buckets and buckets and buckets, the poor thing. And it's just sand from the side of the brook. So come out really nice to dry that out and kind of clean that up a little bit in there. And she's going to have a fire here in a little bit. She's going to have a burn to burn some scrap and stuff down here by the brook. Going to get a little fire going. It's going to be a good day for it. There's no restrictions or anything on yet around here. So, but she's out here doing her raking right now. She's kind of on a raking thing. She says good morning to everybody. She raked the whole driveway here yesterday. The girl never stopped yesterday. I shingled for a couple hours and she raked and got little piles here everywhere she raked up. So she's going to clean them all up here now. And it's pretty much time for me to get back up on the scaffold here because I have 4 rows of shingles to put back up to finish it. So it's looking pretty good, gotta say. It's going to be so nice. And then the metal fascia has to go on the top. I don't know if I'll get that done today or not. I will if I actually do anything. If I actually put on a bit of a drive, I should be able to get that done. Get the green metal. And then probably next weekend I can get the eaves trough back up. I don't think I'll get all that done. I could if I really want to go at her today, but I don't come here to drive her all the time. Then we get the water tank hooked back up again and get the water system going. So it's time to get up. And again, you guys can see 4 rows left. So I'm going to do a bit of shingling up here. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot while I'm doing it. I'll just, report in here and there. And when I'm done, I'm done. We'll talk to you in a while. Taking a break from shingling for a minute. Gonna go see how Cynthia's doing. I'm gonna call her Smoke Show Cindy. Here's Smoke Show Cindy. How you doing, Cynthia?
I think I put her out. So put on that end. Had her going and put a couple wet pieces on it.
She's having a hard time with the fire here today.
Watching stuff burn, so we're watching paint dry.
She's watching stuff burn, she says. It's like watching paint dry. We're trying to burn the old rotten pallets that the hot tub was sitting on. And they're so wet that it's hard to get them going, but she's kind of winning the battle. We're starting to get a bed of coals going on here, so I'm going back to shingling. Working on the last row. This is so nice. Cindy's got the big fire going down there. Burning her off. That's a pretty decent guess on how many pieces I need today. One more and then I gotta do over the window. Do up there. It'll take me long. I'll ever done today. For sure. This is the last shingle day. Whoops. Sorry about the sun. Well, there you go, guys. I get you here, you can see. Down on the ground. Place is done. It is done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. You can now have a look at it from ground level here. Place looks awesome. This has been so long coming. One of those things you just never get her done, right? But look at that. Finally, let me get over here so you can see. I know it's not the best time of day to film. There you go, look at that. Finished. Shingled. Done deal. All I have to do now, I'm gonna come back next weekend. All I have to do is put the metal fascia on and get these dropped back on. Oh man, look what I just noticed. Look under the door. I missed a piece. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Look at that, I missed a piece. I'm gonna put a piece of board in there. I'm not gonna shingle all that. I'm just gonna take a strip of I'll measure it out. Lucky to get a little table saw in the garage here. I will measure that out. I'm gonna put a piece of board in there. Got nice, just cleaned up. All this rotten, rotten hot tub pallets are gone. Nice little seating area now. The remainder of the pallets are burning off down here now. Poor Cindy's exhausted. She hasn't stopped all freaking day. So there you go. Pallets are burning away. So it's time to go inside for a bit. It's almost supper time. That went a little longer than I planned today. But went a little longer than I planned, but not a big deal. Most jobs do. It's gonna look nice when I get the green fascia on the back like on the front. So, but again, there's what's left of the fire burning. So we're gonna go hang outside for a little bit here soon. We're just doing some big old cheeseburgers for supper, I think, and some salad on the side. So it's gonna be nothing glamorous, but I will chat with you guys in a bit. There's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about too here in a few minutes. So hang in there.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Due to technical difficulties, I didn't get any audio in the last part of this video. My cordless mic, I guess, wasn't plugged into the camera properly. Anyway, we had a great weekend here. Got more done than planned. Cindy did a wonderful job getting the yard cleaned up. burn off a lot of debris, crap that we had laying around, rotten wood. I get the shingles finished up in the back and going to come back next week and go at her again. So it was wonderful to have you guys along for this trip, as it always is. If you like the video and the content, please like and subscribe to this channel. And you know what? We will talk to you guys very soon. If nothing else, just please live simply and remain grateful.